Hello, welcome to the Cool Geography channel again. And yes, I kind of lied. I said that the next video will be about why there's no South Macedonia, but like I forgot to do the research for most of it. Okay, I have half of it, but I don't have the other half, and I'm not doing a two-part video because that's just I don't like two-part videos. I also changed the place I'm filming this because I have a huge map in my room. In this new filming bit, you can see this light. You can see my map. You can see some of the flags I drew, and that's Colombia, Finland, Czechia, Ireland, Belgium, Latvia, Bulgaria, Botswana, and Ivory Coast. And you can see a little bit of my Big City Greens poster that I made myself. Yes, this video is going to be about something completely different than South Macedonia. In fact, yes, it is. Also, do you want to know a fun fact? Because it's the New Year's, so the New Year is time for facts. And the fact is that whenever I am wearing like a zip-up, what are these called? A zip-up jumper, or whatever they're called, that means that I am actually in my pajamas, or I am filming this on a Saturday. It's very fun, I think. Right now, I am filming this at 8 p.m, which means that I'm also filming this on the 7th, which means that I have to get this video edited by 10 p.m, because I has to go out tomorrow. I'm not gonna sleep today, but I'll get into the topic of the video in just a second. One more thing I want to mention is that this is my microphone. His name is I'm gonna name him Billy. Okay, this is Billy. He doesn't smile whatsoever. It's my new microphone, and I hope it actually works. I did test it though, so it should work. So I will get into what this video is going to be about. This video is going to be about you guys choosing something, because I can't decide for myself and I need your help. So I am very interested in world religions, okay? Why? The good question, I don't know. But it's kind of interesting what other people believe and how they believe it and what they do, like celebrations and stuff. But my school isn't the best at teaching us that in RE. I go to the Catholic school. I also went to a Catholic primary school, and we usually do something in secondary school now, because I'm in secondary school. We do something loosely based on like Judaism, because like Jesus was a rabbi, so like he was Jewish technically, kind of, not really. And then all his like disciples were Jewish before as well, so everything's loosely based on that. But this year my teacher said that at the end of the year we're going to be doing a lot more about Judaism. But that's only one religion out of like a lot, right? So then like how am I going to know anything else, right? And in my primary school we only did 2 religions, and the religions were Islam and Judaism. That's still 2 only. And then the rest of the year we only learned about Jesus, and that's it. In year 7 and 8 I feel like I didn't really learn a lot in RE as well. That's why I'm not the best at RE, because I'm more interested about like all the religions, not only like one, because that's just boring. You hear the same stories over and over again, right? Like, I've heard about Jesus' birth than I have any other person's birth, okay? I don't need to know more about it, okay? Like, I'm just more interested in everyone else's beliefs and stuff. But even when we do learn about Islam, when we did learn about Islam and Judaism in school, in primary school, we didn't learn much either. The only time I remember learning about either of them was in year 6. So I have my year 6 books and I'll show you that in a minute. But like, we didn't learn about everything. Like, in Islam, like, I know that they have Ramadan or something, and I think that's like fasting. But I don't know what that is, because we didn't even learn about that, right? I don't even know what Muslims really believe. So the only thing we learn about, I think, is like the pilgrimage to the Mecca and the 5 pillars of Islam. Yeah, it was information leaflet for pilgrims to the Hajj. I didn't even remember this. All I remember is that we definitely did Judaism and we definitely did Islam. So I'll show you that in a minute. We also did the 5 pillars of Islam, but I couldn't remember any of this. So we're not really learning anything. In Judaism, all we did was we did Rosh Hashanah. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And then we also did, what was it? Yom Kippur. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong as well. But like, I can't remember any of this, but it's like interesting because it's different from what I really know about Christianity, right? So I'm more interested in this. But I also, because of my interest in this, like, I think it was like 2 years ago at this point, maybe even 3, I made a book about the 7 top religions of the world, and I will show you that first. I have my folder of books that I made myself. I don't really do it anymore. I sometimes I do it, but like, I made books about like countries. I only got around to doing 3 countries: Estonia, or 4 maybe. Estonia, Belgium, Denmark, Sweden. Yeah, and that's it. And then I finished Belgium in Polish as well, so that I can give it like to my, I don't know, anybody Polish, you know what I mean? And I started doing Estonia in Polish as well. I don't know what this has anything to do with the actual video, I just thought it was interesting. But this is the book that I made myself. It has book of the 7 major religions, and I even put a blurb on the back. See, I'm basically an author, guys. But in this book, wait, I will read the blurb, okay? In this book, you can learn some facts about Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, Shinto, Sikhism, and Judaism, right? But that's only 7 as well. And I also didn't go into depth with anything. This book only has 24 pages, and it's very, like, generalized, or however you say that word, because I can't say it. It's like, it's just a very bad book, right? I can show you. Maybe, which one do you want? I'll decide for you. Maybe you want something about Hinduism, right? So this is like the page for Hinduism. If you want to read it, pause it, because I'm not going to read this. I'm not going to make you bored, okay? I wrote about this very boringly. It's not exciting at all. I should have wrote about it better, right? This is the 2nd page. The next 2 pages of Hinduism as well. There. But this book doesn't go into any depth about anything. It really only tells me like the basics. If you think about it, I don't even know what Hinduism believes in. All I know, this is just from YouTube Shorts, I learned that it's the world's oldest religion, but that's all I know. I know that they have the Holy Vedas, and that's it. I can't remember anything from this books. Now let me show you the things that I have from my RE books from year 6. So for each religion, for only 2 of them, right? So for Judaism and Islam, we had like a title page to let us know that we're going into a separate topic. So this is the one for Judaism. I'll start with it first because this one has more about it technically. I don't know what any of these words mean. I have no idea what that is. That's the Star of David. It's flipped backwards. So this says Judaism. I don't know what that is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is either. All I know is that this is the candle thing, right? But I don't know any of this. Like, they should have taught us better in school. And then the next pages, we have like 4 pages. So we only did 2 lessons of like a different religion, which is not a lot if you think about it. Where this is called religious education. This is what we did. Wait, let's not open that. This is about what is this one? Rosh Hashanah. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Please be aware that this is not how my handwriting looks. I know it looks very, very bad right now, but it has improved a lot, I promise. But like, we were just answering questions, and then we made a card. We wrote something inside of it, but it says one of my friends at the time names, and I don't want to like. I don't know. Like, this is the internet. I don't want to show that. And then we had a second lesson, which it looks like it was even on the same day, because we didn't even have a date for this one. This one was about Yom Kippur, like this, right? And this is just like all the days of it. These are just the questions, and then we have one more day. There. You don't have to see anymore, because that was just teacher feedback, okay? I got a star sticker though, so I guess I'm smart. Then let me show you the things we had for Islam. This time, instead of drawing the title page, we just got like pieces of paper to cut out. So we had this. That says Islam, and that is like, I don't know what this is, because they didn't teach us about it, right? Like, I'd prefer to get an education of some sort. This is the pillars of, the 5 pillars of Islam. I think I can show you the, I'll show you the teacher feedback for this one. This is what we did. Let me not cover any of it so you can see it better. I got a gold star for this one too. It's not even gold, it's silver. Then we had then on the same day, so this one wasn't even 2 lessons, this was 1 lesson, 1 singular lesson, which was this. I'm covering it because it has my name on it, and again, this is the internet. I don't know who's gonna see this. Realistically, it's only gonna be my family and my friends, right? But we did like about this. That says information leaflet for pilgrims to the Hajj. Do you want me to open it? I'll show you what I wrote. You can't open it, wait. This is the first 3 parts. I'm not going to show you more because it's probably going to make you bored. Is that good? If you know anything about Islam, please tell me if it's actually even accurate. Because I have very low like hopes that this is accurate. Especially from our primary school. Even though ours was like a good one. But like, this is called religious education, not Catholic or Christian education. I want to learn about religion with an S, right? It's called religious with an S. There's not multiple here. There's only 3. I did a little bit of research because I was interested. If you know anything about these religions, Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, they all have one God. So this means that it is a monotheistic religion. I searched that up on Google. You can do that too. But the thing is that they didn't even teach us about all the monotheistic religions, right? Like, they left out Sikhism and Baha'i faith. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. But like the fact that they couldn't even include multiple religions in religious education, it just shows how like that Islam's the biggest one. So you're gonna encounter more Muslim people than like people who believe in Sikhism, right? Judaism is like a very small religion. Because even in my book of religions, this epic thing, so I have to cover it because like I'll put my name at the bottom of it just to make it mine for sure. Like I've put all these religions in like order of how many people believe in this. So Judaism is only like 14 million people, right? And Sikhism has more, 25 million people. Baha'i faith, I didn't do that one. I know. But Christianity is the biggest one with 2 billion and 2 million people that believe it. And then for Islam, it's literally the next one. It's 1 billion 8 million people. That's a lot. So it's just, I don't understand why we could learn about religions that have multiple gods. I know that Hinduism has multiple gods as well. I don't understand. Why can't we learn that in school? What's the problem with it? It just shows the different viewpoints. That's what school is meant to teach us. It's meant to teach us multiple different viewpoints. So I don't. It kind of makes me a little bit mad, right? Because I would like to learn about a lot of things. I think I heard that in the US they have a subject called World Religions. I'm not sure though. But if that's true, that's the only reason I would want to go to an American school, is that I get to learn about multiple religions, right? Like, that's why. Now, here comes the question, so that you can help me. The idea is that I could make videos about different religions, right? And in my book I did 7, right? But 7 is like not a very nice number because it's just not even. And that makes me mad. So, it's like not a whole number. So, well, it is a whole number, but it's not like, it's not a good number. I don't know how to explain it. If you know it, you just know. But I would like to have 10 religions. I will name them off now to see if I have 10 even. So I will include Christianity, obviously, because it's the biggest one. Islam, Judaism as well, because I still know very little about these religions, right? Like, I know nothing about these. The only one I know about in depth is Christianity, because that's the only thing they teach us in school, right? Then I'll include Hinduism and Sikhism, obviously, right? Baha'i faith, because I found that one very interesting when I saw it. I'll do Shinto. What other one did I have on there? Buddhism for sure. Then there's one called Jainism. I can't remember what it's called exactly. But I'll have like a list of this here, right? And then the last one I want to do is atheism. That's not a religion, okay? But maybe it is, I don't know. But it's like the belief of no God or something. So I would like to see how those people think as well, right? And I want to do that one last. But the thing is, like, the first question for you, the viewer, is, should I do this concept of videos, right? Like, it'll just be about the religion. These won't be like the regular 8, the videos on the 8th of each month. But it will just be like kind of randomly, like the Junior Eurovision video. It was just a random day, like it was the 20th of December. Nothing very special about that day. But what else was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, it'll just be like random videos. Like it just be whenever I finish the research for that. There won't be a specific deadline. Like there might be one will be in the next 2 months, right? And then the next one might be in like, I don't know, 2 weeks if I feel like it, right? If I gather all the research necessary for it. But don't worry, the geography videos will still be out each 8th because I know that this channel is genuinely like generally a geography channel, right? So you watch probably for the geography if you actually watch these videos and if you enjoy them. So like I know that not everyone's interested in these religions, but I'm just very interested to see what other people believe, right? I don't know. I just want to see from different perspectives on how people view the world. Because like a lot of Christians believe that God made the world, but what if in a different religion it was like something else? I don't know. But one more thing I want to say is that we're not doing like cults, okay? Because that's not a religion. Like, I think it's difficult. Like, there's not going to be Scientology because that's just a cult. Like Jehovah's Witnesses, is Mormonism a cult or not? Because some people say it is, and some people say it's not. But I think it is, so we won't be doing Mormonism either. Even though I've already listed the 10 that I will do. But if you do have any other religions that you would, if you decide you want me to make these videos, if you have any other ones that you would like me to do, I'll consider it. I will actually. So like cults will be like left out because that's not a religion. And I know that some people have a very bad experience with religion or something, but like I'm seeing it like overall people want to do it, and there's a very big distinction between a cult and a religion. Like a religion is that you believe that and nobody's telling you to believe that. How a cult is, it's telling you what to believe, how to believe it, and everything. But a religion is very much so like you want to believe it. If you don't want to, you can stop at any time, right? You practice it also more or less how you want to, right? There's obviously like traditions, like in Christianity there's Christmas. I know that in Judaism there's Hanukkah. That's literally all I know, but there's definitely different celebrations for each. Wait, I know for Islam they have Eid, and that's all I know. That's actually all I know. I also think that this kind of links in with geography because some countries are like very religious and you can just tell. Like Britain, I live here in Britain, yes, the UK, yeah, but Britain is mostly like a Christian country, but it's not really brought in a lot. I think that the UK is a lot more atheist than the US, where it doesn't have like a religion per se, right? Like many Middle Eastern countries, like say that that they are like an Islamic country, right? There's what others? I can't think of any. Like India, majority is like Hinduism and Sikhism. There's like a lot of different religions there as well, right? Like in each country you can definitely find one. So would you like me to do this? And also the second question is, what order would you like me to do these religions in after I named all of them? Atheism will be last, okay? So we're not arguing about that one. But then, like, what do you want me to do first? Which one's second? You guys can choose. This is the reason I'm making this video. So that you choose if you want the videos or not. So yes, I think I gathered everything. I will make my final, like, summary of the video in a minute. Okay, this is the final, like, summary, like, the conclusion bit. Right, conclusion is, do you want me to make these types of videos about religions? And the second question is, if yes, there's like the branch, if yes, If no, then just okay. And if yes, then there's a second bubble and it says, which order would she like me to do it in brackets, atheism is last. We are not arguing about this. End the brackets. So you let me know, please, because this is something that just out of personal interest, I'm a bit interested in it because it's interesting. I have mentioned this many times, but I think this will be the end of this video. Yet again, I am very sorry for not doing the South Macedonia video. I really was trying to, but I have realized yesterday, oh my god, it's the 6th today. Tomorrow is the 7th, which is now. I have to get this video out by the 8th, and there's just not a possibility that I can get all this research done so fast. So, yeah, I just, next month will be Sweden though, okay? It's also gonna be my birthday. But Sweden, first of all, yeah. So, let me know in the comments. I will make sure I will put them on, because YouTube for some reason keeps turning them off and it's really annoying me. I don't know why. It always turns them off. But I will make sure that the second the video actually goes out, I will check if they're on, and if they're not, I'll turn them back on. And then you can let me know. Bye bye. I see you next month.